We're looking at building Australia's fast-charging electric vehicle infrastructure. So one piece of work is how do we grid integrate electric vehicle technology. The idea is that we can deploy electric vehicles and actually help the grid. We think about the average customer consuming 20 kilowatt hours a day. If that customer looked to buy an electric vehicle and wanted to charge that as quickly as possible when they got home from work, for example, then that would require about 14 kilowatt hours a day. So not quite double, but quite a considerable load. And so if we think about congestion in the grid, so the very hot days in the year when everyone uses their air conditioning loads, if that electric vehicle is coming home and charging at full throttle at that same time when that congestion is happening, then that can further drive more investment in the grid just to support the electrification of vehicles. So the work looked at helping customers save money and supporting them in the electrification of transportation, but doing that in a way that also helps the utility too. And so a way to do that is with vehicle-to-grid technology, where you discharge the battery, particularly at these peak congestion times. And in doing that, the customer, we've looked at cases where the cost for them charging electric vehicles, if they didn't consider the grid, could be somewhere like $9 a day. But if they did support the grid with this vehicle-to-grid charging, they could reduce that bill to 70 cents a day. So there's like a very clear opportunity for customers to improve their savings, but also to reduce the need to invest more in the grid, which then again reduces the cost of electricity because we're not having to build more infrastructure. So we're partnering with a grid integration company and looking to deploy that, translate that information, and use that as a benchmark for these other methods that we're proposing throughout the project proposal.